What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. In the last episode, we made our way here to the entrance of the Roost Cavern in order to appease the great dragon on top of the island of Valu. We need to head all the way through this temple and figure out what's wrong with them. So, let's get started. And also in the last episode, we had a good friend of ours, well, not really a good friend, we just kind of met her, Medley, come through here, and we had heard that she'd been captured by some evil beings, I guess, or something in here. And so we're also going to be on the lookout for her as well as we travel through here. First things first is we've come across two enemies. These are bokoblins. Avoid that guy if at all possible, in order to not get absolutely destroyed. Alright, there we go. Let's see if they drop anything. Alright, sweet, a joy pendant. That little barrel right there with the green smoke coming out of, we don't have much of a use for it right now, but we'll see two more items just like that in the other side of the temple, and we like these two torches in a chest will appear. And I want to throw it. There we go. Inside of this chest is a small key. So yeah, there's one of 4 small keys in this temple, I believe. And we don't have much of a use for these right now, but what you'll do when you find one is you'll climb inside. And normally it would take you to a different part of the dungeon. So we'll see 2 more of these pots, one at the halfway point and the other one at the very end of this dungeon, in order to basically fast travel between the areas. Alright, so basically now we're kind of in the main central hub room of this dungeon, which most temples in this game specifically kind of have. And so the only way that we can go is this way down here, because there's a locked door there. So hopefully we'll be able to find another small key, and we'll just have to jump down here and then pull this out. And I think this area looks really cool, and how like the light off the lava kind of looks different on Link than it does on the outside and stuff. And if we see lava erupt, there should be a lava spire here. Take that guy out. See how the lava kind of gets brighter, and you kind of see that like get brighter and stuff, and how it kind of affects Link's face and stuff. That's also like a really cool touch in this game. And a ruby's not bad. Also cool effect. Not that. We've already seen what happens when Link touches lava. Wasn't quite what I was looking for. Probably need to do a spin attack, but you can actually break the ropes that are holding the bridge together, which is kind of cool, I guess. Kind of a nice little touch. Yeah, if you do it enough, the bridge will actually just break, and you'll be like me and have to start all of this room and back over entirely. I'm gonna kill these 2 guys again, sadly, as well. You gotta be careful here. Come on, buddy. How did that happen? I have no idea. I want that ruby, thank you. And that's the main gimmick of this area is gonna be, if you couldn't tell by the entrance to the entire pretty much island, this entire area is going to be based around bombs and lava as well. So a cool puzzle in here. These bases look different than the rest. You see they have water in them. Throw them down here, they make an obsidian platform. Pretty cool. And we can use those obsidian platforms to make our way across, or fail miserably again. Alright, so we gotta make sure we throw it far enough this time. There we go, that one should have worked a little bit better. Oh yeah, gotta be careful about how you time that jump. I don't know how Link didn't fall in the lava there. But in this chest is one of 2 generic dungeon items. This is the dungeon map. So now we'll be able to see the dungeon, the map on the map screen, and stuff like that. So pretty cool, I guess. Be able to see how to get into this, our way around, or at least I will. You guys won't be able to, because anytime I pause the game, it doesn't quite work. And I was hoping I was gonna be able to avoid that guy, but I guess not. Usually, if you climb the ladder, he'll just jump over you. But anytime you see a little thing like that, little pearl that kind of pops out of those guys, just hit it, and you'll get rubies and some different items that they drop and stuff. Normally, if you climb this ladder, they'll jump over you, and you can just avoid them altogether, or that chew anyway. But anyway. Let's hit through here, and be careful through here, because that guy's going to come busting through that wood. Got a giant sword, and our sword normally wouldn't break through that. Like that wood right there, we would have been able to break through it. That guy's sword did though, and his sword is stronger. And so basically, what we have to do is just take his sword and use it for ourselves in order to be able to break through this area. You can also throw it, or fail miserably at throwing it. And then also fail miserably at attacking that guy. Yeah, we could grab the heart, but there's... I want to swing the sword. Thank you. And now we can get rid of it because I don't believe we need it anymore. And inside of this chest is that small key we need for that door back in kind of like the main hub area of the dungeon. And yeah, we don't need this anymore, so we can just chunk it out of the way. And we can just avoid those guys as we run by. Alright, so this, super simple. Bombs on the wall. Throw a vase at it, light one bomb. And it ignites both the bombs, and they blow up. Pretty self-explanatory. And so now that we can come through here, we can unlock this door. Sorry guys, quick cut there. I had a situation to take care of, so I had to pause and make a quick cut. But no matter, we're back, and we're good to go. So yeah, just take out the tubes in this room, just to get them out of your way. And then so we don't have a... I feel like there's something we need here that we don't have. There should be an enemy, or oh no, I'm sorry. This we can break open because it's like broken wood. Okay, I just didn't see that. Yeah, break that open, and that guy should have dropped a stick. Yep, there we go, right there. And we want to take this. Since we don't have another like big sword, we can take this wood and just burn it down instead. Sweet. And press the switch, and the door will open. Pretty simple and basic indeed. And this will actually take us to the outside of the dungeon, which is kind of a mechanic of this place. You kind of go through this area on the outside and the inside. Alright, and well, that guy's gone. He's all the way down at the bottom. And that whining you're hearing is another bird. Please don't erupt on me. Okay, there we go. We didn't get hit. But yeah, it's this bird here. I believe this is called a Cargarok in this game as well, as most of the flying birds are. So you take this guy and you don't beat him, you jump off the mountain, I guess. Not really sure how that happened. But alright, so let's run over here and climb this again, because I kind of failed miserably the first time. Hopefully we can beat the lava pour. Yeah, we should be fine. Yeah, it's about to come though. Yeah, there we go. We just passed it. And this bird sounds can be very annoying. You just hear it in the background over and over again. Alright, come on. When you beat this guy, he will drop a golden feather. Golden feathers are used in a side quest. I believe we'll need 30 of them in total, so you're going to want to collect as many of these as possible. Eventually there will be other ways to collect those, but for right now, that's our only way of doing so. Alright, so we'll pass off this before getting burnt by lava, because getting burnt by lava doesn't sound like a good idea. Even though we've done it multiple times already, sadly. Alright, so this time we want to climb across versus Siddle, because we can't actually stand up there on that ledge. That platform is too small for us to stand on. So we'll have to like climb across like that. Alright, here we go. And I need to climb up, please. Alright, and there's a bomb flower here. You guys can probably tell what's going to happen. Let the bomb get ready to almost explode. Then chunk it at the rock. Boom. It blows up. And the path forward opens. And now this will bring us right into the back into the dungeon. So what you want to do first is this is a simple block puzzle, and it's super easy. But first things first, pull out just those 2 blocks. Then you can see there's a hole right there that we can crawl down into. If I knew how to go into first person, I would right now. Oh, there we go. So yeah, there's just some rubies here. Not too bad. In order to go in the first person, you press the right stick down. On the both controllers will work just fine. And yeah, that's all the rubies in here. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty simple, and then it takes you out right here. And to finish the puzzle, just finish pulling both these blocks out, no problem. Alright, so now we can climb this one, and then right here, and then we're good to go. And in this room we have our first instance of rats, and it looks like someone wants to talk to us. Link, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they're annoying, but keep your wits about you. They're only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their store of treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Yeah, actually I'm good, but if you throw some all-purpose bait near those little holes, one of them will come out, and yeah, they'll also take things like hearts and stuff and run away with them. Come here, buddy. And if they hit you, they'll also take a bunch of rubies as well, so you have to be careful about that as well. But anyway, we open up this chest, and it's the second generic temple item, and it's the compass. And one other thing I forgot to mention is there are no pieces of heart in this dungeon whatsoever. Not a one, so do keep that in mind. Alright, so in order to complete this, just toss that way over there. Yeah, just throw the wooden pole over there, and we're good to go. Yeah, let's kill this guy, and he may drop that heart that he stole earlier. I know, because it must have been because he took it back into his little hole. But if they hit you and take some of your rubies, they can run into their hole, and then you'll lose those rubies. So it's a good idea just to try to keep your wits about you and make sure none of them attack you. Luckily, they're not too hard to defeat, and they're basically neutral enemies unless you attack them. As long as you don't attack them, you're almost guaranteed to not be attacked by them. Pretty self-explanatory. Alright, so this is pretty self-explanatory, and here is the easiest small key to pick up in the entire game. Literally just run up, hit this guy, and you immediately grab the small key. Oh dang, and I was hoping we'd kill him over the platform, because, yep, there goes that golden feather, and yeah, now I can't reach it anymore. Oh, we did get a blue ruby though, so I guess that's nice. Alright, so what room are we in now? Alright, looks like we're gonna need this torch, and we're gonna need to keep this with us throughout this entire area. And I like how the area around you also lights up, which is pretty cool. Alright, we can burn that down while we kill these keys. Get rid of them in order to get them out of our way. There we go. And oh, that landed on our head, which is kind of cool. I got some rubies out of it. Nice. Alright, and we want to open up this chest here because it's going to contain a joy pendant. Yeah, sometimes these chests will hold joy pendants, and sometimes you can get treasure charts in this dungeon. I believe there is actually one somewhere around here. We light up both those torches, and that will get us through this area. There we go, and yeah, we're slowly descending all the way through this area, and you can see right there, there's a giant pot. Where's the bomb? There it is. As long as we grab this bomb flower, toss it over there, set it close by, boom, there we go. So now if we were to hop into this pot, it will take us back to the entrance to the dungeon. It's kind of funny, these enemies have respawned as well. And I think they're both dead. Nope, that guy is still alive. There we go. And apparently that didn't do it. But that did. There we go. Sweet. And so now if we want to get back to that portion of the dungeon that we were just in, we would simply just take that pot now instead of having to go all the way back through. But there are a couple of chests that are still on this floor, but I will come back for them in just a bit. Every chest that we can find is like along the way, so you don't have to worry about really missing chests. And that's pretty much how it is for most other games. Most chests aren't really out of your way very much and anything like that. But with that, I think this is a good place to end off this episode here, guys. So if you guys like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's up to the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Listen, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.